first myth. In Sonic Adventure 1, you can actually enter Emerald Coast as Tails. So while the very first level of Sonic Adventure is centered around saving Tails in Emerald Coast, and when you play as Sonic, Tails will follow you around, he's not actually able to play in this level. Or is he? All right, here we are in Station Square, and we have Tails. We have all of our upgrades already unlocked, so let's see if we can go up a little bit higher. Go through here. Looks like there's a little bit of a stoppage. I don't know if we can make it. Or can we? Let's go around. Come on, Tails. Yeah, we got it. We went. Oh, no. Did we make it through? Yo! We did it. It's actually real. You can make it into Emerald Coast as Tails in Sonic Adventure. The myth is confirmed. Here's the next myth. If you enter Emerald Coast as Tails, you can beat the level. So allegedly, we can't beat Emerald Coast as Tails. So we're going to have to see. Let's try to get all the way through the level and see what happens. I don't know. What's pretty interesting, though, is that we have his moveset. I mean, honestly, this guy's broken. We can just skip through everything if you think about it. Can we jump over the whale? What happens if we do that? Oh, the whale can actually hit me. All right, cool. All right, I think if we make it to right here, something's going to happen. Nope. Yep. See? You actually cannot beat Emerald Coast as Tails. The myth is busted. In Sonic Forces, the double boost requires 0 input. All right, here we go, guys. I don't think anyone's ever actually tried this before because why would you, right? It's like... You have the button. We're not pressing it. We're not pressing double boost. He stumbles and he goes. And people wonder why people criticize Sonic Forces. It's probably because of inputs like this. The myth is confirmed. Here's the next myth. After 10 minutes in the final boss of Sonic Adventure 2, all of the platforms will fall and you will die. All right, guys, so we are in the final boss of Sonic Adventure 2. And I think if I just hold forward on my controller for 10 minutes... we'll be good. So I guess we're gonna have to wait this out. I mean, do you guys want some Subway Surfers gameplay on the side? Will that help you sit through this entire video? Go ahead. I'll help you guys out. Don't worry.
2 hours later.
All right, so we are at the 9:40 mark. I've been running just straight for a really long time. So, you know, listen, I'm doing all the heavy lifting here, guys. We are rapidly approaching 10 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and... Hold up. Wait a second. It's true. Is it true? After 10 minutes, what happens? It looks like all of the platforms are falling. Shadow seems to be good, but yeah, guys, it looks like the myth. After 10 minutes, all of the platforms in the final boss of SA2 will fall is confirmed. Here's the next myth. After beating Sonic Frontiers, you cannot re-access the pinball area. If you've ever played Sonic Frontiers, most people absolutely loathe the pinball section. Some people say it's one of the worst parts of the game. Most people, when you beat this section, breathe a sigh of relief, but can you actually go back if you have a completed save file? Okay, step 1 is to load up Sonic Frontiers. Step 2 is to jump up and go super. Optional step 3, we can go Super Sonic 2 if we'd like to. And now we must explore Chaos Island. As a matter of fact, I think I know where to go. So we're gonna go down a little bit, and what do we have down here? Let's check it out. Looks like certainly a point of interest. If we can make it through here. Oh, can we make it through? It looks like we are in. Guys, I think this is where, yep, this is it, guys. This right here is the pinball area. So is there collision over here? Yeah, for some reason there's some collision over here, but this right here is definitely the pinball table. Oh, look at this. I think is this the pinball table? I don't know. Maybe, okay, so maybe this is the actual pinball table here. And then over here maybe is from like the cutscene. Yeah, I think this is from the cutscene, and this right here is the actual like playable area. Kind of cool if you think about it. Let's see what happens if I'm not super anymore. Dude, this is insane. It looks like that myth is busted. Here's the next myth. In Sonic Unleashed, if you don't boost on the water, you will die. What better level to demonstrate water boosting than Dragon Road? We got tons of water right here. So let's hop on this and no boost. We die. Is there a way to maybe slide on the water? Nope, he's dead. What about if we drift? And look at this, guys. We're not boosting. Look at this. We're still alive. Okay, I'm not drifting anymore, but we're still alive. Let's try it again. Yeah, let's try not hitting any walls or anything like that. Maybe that will give us a better demonstration. I was like flexing and looking at the camera, but it's to be pretty infinite. Like we can just keep doing this. You can go on the water without boosting. It looks like the myth is busted. In Sonic Frontiers, you can glitch under Kronos Island. So we're on Kronos Island. We see this thing right here. Why don't we side-loop it? It looks a little interesting, right? This will pop up. And then from there, all we do is just climb on it. Let's go up top, I guess, or I don't know. We'll just kind of sit here. Let Sonic, you know, just chill for a hot second. Here we go. Oh, there we go. All right. And we are officially under Kronos Island. Can we hop on this thing? No, we just fell through, but we did actually make it through the under part of the island. What do we see? Anything cool? That's pretty sick, though. The myth is confirmed. In Sonic Adventure 2, during the NPC character battles, if an NPC gets 100 rings, they will actually get a 1-up. All right, so first thing we need to do is make sure Shadow gets rings. He gets 6 at a time, so right now he has 6. I guess I'll keep count for you guys. Now he has 12. Now he has 24. Now he has 42. Now he has 48. 54. Now he has 60. 66. 72. 78. 84. Now he has 90. 96. The next batch of rings should give him a 1-up sound. Let's see. This would be crazy if it's true. Did you guys hear that? The NPC can actually get a 1-up. That just might be the craziest myth that I've ever done in like 30 episodes of Sonic Mythbuster series. The myth is confirmed. In Sonic CD, there's a secret special stage with a giant Eggman face. In Sonic CD, you have to get the sound test. There's a couple of ways to do this. If you're playing the original, you press down, 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 left, right, A, and you will unlock the sound test. In Sonic Origins, you have to beat the special stages in under 4 minutes to unlock the sound test. In either version of the game, though, if you type 7s across the board, you will unlock a special stage with a creepy Dr. Eggman face watching you as you run through the stage. Sonic CD is certainly a weird game with a lot of quirks like this, but the myth is confirmed. In Sonic Frontiers, if Sonic is standing still, the day and night cycle will move slower. If Sonic is moving, the day and night cycle will move faster. Okay, so we're booted up in Kronos Island right here, and as you can see above us, that's the moon or sun? Not sure, but so when Sonic is just sitting here, and no hands are on the controller, we're not moving around, it moves very slow. Now, what exactly happens when we start boosting around? So let's start running around in circles. And if you look, you see how it's starting to move now because we're moving? I don't even see it anymore, to be honest. So when you're standing still in this game, the weather and day-night cycle moves slower, but if you're moving, it actually progresses faster. The myth is confirmed. In Sonic Adventure, you could use the Burger Man statue to steal the golden Chao egg. If you've ever played Sonic Adventure, you would know that in one of the shops, there's a golden Chao egg. And if you pick it up, it locks down. So you can't get out of here with the golden Chao egg, or can you? Hey, let's go ahead and put this back because I'm not a thief, right? If you head over here in Station Square, you pick up this rock, you can actually go back to the store and watch this. So you can put this rock down, you can pick up the Chao egg, place the rock right here, and now you can get away with stealing the Chao egg. Anyone who's ever played Sonic Adventure might recognize the Burger Man statue. If you want, you could go ahead and pick them up. I mean, listen, this is one of the most iconic parts of the game. Wow, look at these two. These two are like twins right here. What if I put them next to each other? Which one is the real one? I don't know. But yeah, anyways, let's pick him up, right? Let's do a little test. Let's take the Chao egg, put it right here, take the Burger Man and put him on, and he's standing on it, but I still can't make it out of the store. So it looks like the myth is busted. You side loop a hopper in Sonic Frontiers, a secret orange duplicate will appear. All right, we've made it to Ares Island. Now we have to go find the hoppers. There's one. Wow, that was pretty quick. All right, so how the hell are we gonna side loop this thing? Whoa. All right, this is gonna be kind of crazy, but we'll try it. We'll try it. Oh, we got him. Nope. No, we didn't. I thought we did for a second. How the hell do I side loop this thing? Maybe we gotta target him? Let's target him. Okay, let's try this. Got him. Okay, we side looped him. Okay, wait. Come on. There we go. Now what? There he goes. And whoa! He made the little orange. Wait, that's actually real? Yo, you really learn something new every day with this game, I swear. Can we jump on these things? What happens if we jump on them? Doesn't matter because the myth is confirmed. In Shadow the Hedgehog, there's a CGI cutscene that will change the sky depending on which mission you complete. Shadow the Hedgehog is certainly a very divisive entry into the Sonic series, but if there's one thing we can all agree on is that the game had pretty cool CGI cutscenes. One of the most difficult levels in this game with some of the most tedious missions is called the Doom. A lot of Sonic fans find this level to be extremely fascinating because it takes you 50 years back into Shadow's past. Not only that, instead of like a typical Sonic character following you around, the secondary character is actually Maria, and fun fact, she is playable if you plug in a second controller. So there's something very interesting about this level. If you complete Prison Island, but you do the Dark mission, this is what the cutscene will look like when you beat the mission. You will notice Shadow walking through the forest. By the way, this cutscene looks absolutely awesome, but after Shadow walks through the forest, he is then greeted by Black Doom and then taken to the Doom level. If you complete the neutral mission on Cryptic Castle, the same exact cutscene will play, but it's just slightly different. Because in this version of the cutscene, although it's the exact same, the sky looks different, almost to match the same way that Cryptic Castle looked. The end result is still exactly the same because Shadow is transported into space by Black Doom, and you still play the same exact level after, which is the Doom. The myth is confirmed.